You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Live. Well, this story just came out from Adam Schefter, and it's very interesting. I have banged the drum for a long, long time that the 49ers' original choice at quarterback for the number 3 overall pick was, in fact, Mac Jones. But when word got out that it was going to be Mac Jones, the world absolutely exploded. There was an onslaught of media absolutely in the Bay Area that could not stand the idea of a Tom Brady-like quarterback, a non-mobile quarterback, a trendy kind of quarterback, was going to be the future quarterback of the 49ers as opposed to somebody like Trey Lance. I've also made some controversial statements on the other channel about the fact that I believe there was another agenda involved. And I'm going to be very honest, and I have continued to be, about the fact that I do believe this Mac Jones was Kyle Shanahan's choice. Absolutely. I do believe that ownership, John Lynch, and Adam Peters all got involved in this and essentially talked Kyle Shanahan into Trey Lance as opposed to Mac Jones. I think a lot of it had to do with the fan base. I was banging the drum for Mac Jones. Other 49ers fans were losing their minds. They didn't want Mac Jones. And guess what? So far, Mac Jones looks the part for the Patriots. Well, now this story has come out, and we have found out the 49ers indeed traded up to keep Mac Jones away from the Patriots. Imagine that. 49ers traded at the NFL draft due to the fears Patriots would move up for Mac Jones, per report. The 49ers made one of the biggest splashes of the offseason when they made a blockbuster trade to move up to number 3. This is CBS Sports. One of the obvious motivations for the Niners was to make sure the move was to gain stability at the position, with Jimmy Garoppolo's durability seemingly always in question throughout a given season. Well, according to Adam Schefter of ESPN, there was another factor at play. One Sunday, he reported that one of the many reasons San Francisco decided to trade up inside the top 5 of the draft was the belief that the Patriots would move up to take the same spot to select Alabama quarterback Mac Jones. Schefter notes the 49ers wanted to keep all their options open as they scouted the position and were concerned about New England leapfrogging them for Jones, who in their mind was the prospect Bill Belichick's club was targeting. That should have told John Lynch, Adam Peters, and ownership something right there. Of course, the 49ers did have a chance to select Jones, but ultimately chose Trey Lance at number 3. Jones did end up falling to the Patriots at number 15 overall. Of course, he won the job after beating out Cam Newton. And here's the thing. I believe that there is lasting ramifications for this pick. Trey Lance better be a home run, because at worst, Mac Jones is an 8 to 10 year starter for the New England Patriots. At worst, okay? And I believe this is the second time Kyle Shanahan has rolled over for John Lynch. And I believe that if Trey Lance does not work out, that you will see massive power play between John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. I know they're cool. I know they came in together. I know they like each other a great deal. But I believe, much like John Lynch selling Kyle Shanahan on Jimmy Garoppolo instead of Kirk Cousins, who was, make no mistake, Kyle's original pick at quarterback, not Jimmy G, you will see once again that Kyle Shanahan rolled over for John Lynch. Except, I believe if there ends up being a power struggle there, John Lynch loses that struggle. I do. And I believe, because it was so out in the atmosphere, Chris Sims, a lot of people flat said, it's Mac Jones. Mac Jones is the pick. Look, everybody knows Chris and Kyle are best friends. And as much as Chris tries to cover his butt so he can cover for Kyle Shanahan, he knew. He had already been told, I'm sure, by Kyle Shanahan, I'm taking Mac Jones. And the world exploded when they got that news back to them. 49ers fans didn't want it. And Trey Lance better be a hell of a quarterback, because I believe Mac Jones is going to be a hell of a quarterback. And the fact that Bill Belichick wanted him so bad, most particularly Josh McDaniels wanted him so bad, should tell people a lot of things. After all, the 49ers traded with the Patriots to get Jimmy G, who was Bill Belichick's pick. Okay, again, honestly, it's got less to do with Jimmy G's play on the field. He just can't stay healthy, okay? And personally speaking, I hope Jimmy G plays lights out this year and makes it very tough for the Niners going into next year with Trey Lance. I'm rooting for Trey Lance. I am. People think I'm a Trey Lance hater. I'm not. But I blame a lot of different entities. Look, I listen to a lot of podcasts coming out. There's guys on YouTube that have podcasts I listen to that deal with the Niners and Bay Area, Haberman and Middlecoff, John Middlecoff, and they banged the drum for Justin Fields and Trey Lance, and they did not want any part of Mac Jones when Mac Jones, let's be honest, looks like the best quarterback that's come out of the draft so far. I understand nobody's played a real game yet, but there's no way with the eyeball test you can watch Mac Jones in training camp, minicamp, and preseason and realize the kid's going to be able to play quality NFL quarterback. There's a certain look that a quarterback has when they're that young and they're that poised and know what to do with the ball, and they know where to go with the ball and know how to make the reads and read the defenses. You know that kid can play. I believe Kyle Shanahan knew that kid could play. And the worst part about all of this for the Niners is that absolutely when Kyle Shanahan watches Mac Jones run that offense, he's thinking, my God, if you could draw up my prototypical perfect quarterback for a Kyle Shanahan system, it's Mac Jones. I believe this could be the massive first step towards a divorce between John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan if this doesn't work out. Because they could have stayed right where they were in the draft, kept all of that capital, and got their starting quarterback. This could be a franchise killer for a while if this doesn't work out. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Black and White Live fans. Peace. I'm out till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.